Okay, I want to ask you one simple question. How many times have you found yourself paralyzed by the validation of others? Maybe you wanted to do something in your life and the only thing that was stopping you is people's judgment. Is you thinking that no matter what you do, people are going to tell you this is not right. So if your answer is yes, there was a time where this happened to me, then this is the right video for you. And I promise you that by the end of this video, you will stop seeking validation from people that you don't need in your life. I totally understand that we live in a world that is totally paralyzed by social media and approval from family, from friends, from everyone in this life, right? But the only thing is, sometimes we even go into strangers so that we get validated by those people. But you know what? This behavior not only undermines our self-confidence, but it also leads to a perpetual sense of kind of codependency, as well as a cycle of self-doubt and self-criticism and dissatisfaction with who we are. So in today's video, here's what I'm going to teach you. I'm going to teach you why you seek validation from people. We're going also to talk about some psychological implications and what can this do on your psychology while you seek approval from others. And the third thing, of course, that you came here for is how to stop seeking validation from people. So let's go ahead and get started. For those who don't know me, I'm Alice, a life coach. I'm here to bring a lot of positive vibes into your life and make your lives better, because I believe you deserve the best. So if you like my video so far, I'd like you to support me by subscribing to this channel, by giving me a thumbs up, sharing this video with the people who may need to hear this. So some of the reasons... What's up, sweetheart? What's up? What's happening to you? Are you stuck again? The number one reason for us to seek validation from people is insecurity and low self-esteem. You know that when we grow, we are kind of programmed in a certain way. Even if our society, even all the societies don't talk about the way we grow and the way our insecurities could impact how we see ourselves. But this could be a very determinal point in you going out there and trying to find validation by others. The second reason why you seek validation is conditioning from childhood. You know, sometimes we grow in families where there are a lot of kids, and unfortunately our parents don't have the time to give to all of us. So they end up abandoning us, and then this leads us to feeling like kind of abandoned. And then what happens is we go and try to find validation from other people, other friends, other family members, or even like we go to series and shows and try to find that validation from there. Third reason is your fear of being rejected. Well, I cannot put enough stress on this point, but I have made a video that you could totally watch, which is about stop trying to fit in where you don't fit. The thing is, like, we always fear being rejected by society, by friends, by people like with whom we have maybe some common things, and this ends by leading us to feeling afraid of being rejected by those people. Worry not, it's totally okay. It's totally okay to feel afraid of being rejected, because like this is how society works nowadays. It is okay to feel afraid of being rejected, but what matters the most is you trying to overcome this. And then the last reason is cultural and societal pressure. You know, some of you may have grown in societies where it is patriarchal like me, and I had a lot of expectations. So sometimes I kind of failed in meeting those standards, and I kind of felt inadequate to my society. But you know what? I kind of decided to not let that stop me from being myself. Now, I'm going to talk about some psychological implications. If you like this video so far, give it a thumbs up, follow me for more, and go check my social media here, TikTok, Instagram, and share this with someone who needs to hear this. So, some of the psychological implications of going out there and seeking validation from people all the time is erosion of self-worth. I cannot tell you how this can destroy your self-worth from the inside, because you feel like you're not worthy, you don't deserve to be worthy, and if people don't give you their approval, then this means that you're not a good person. But you know what? Let's stop for a second. Do you think this is true? Well, you'll let me know when we get to how to stop, being validated and seeking approval from others. Then the second thing is chronic stress and anxiety. What do I mean by chronic stress and anxiety? Your constant need for approval from other people is going to lead you to be worried on a daily basis, to be anxious on a daily basis, in a sense where, for example, you'd want to wear this dress that I'm wearing right now that absolutely my family is not validating, my dad is not validating, but if I go and put this dress on, and then my dad would see me and be like, you know what, take that dress off right now. And I wouldn't even speak my mind, my emotions and feelings are going to get hurt. And if I don't try to stand up for myself, then unfortunately, it's just going to make you more stressed on a daily basis on a very subconscious, deeper level. So I don't want you to get there. The last psychological implication is going to be your loss of authenticity. What happens to us when we always need to be validated by others is that we lose ourselves in the middle of all of that. We kind of lose who we are and forget if we matter or not. We unfortunately end up feeling like we have no self-worth, and this can lead us to be disconnected from our public persona and our private self, as well as it can cause inner turmoil and inner conflict. So I don't want you to end up like this, my loves, and this is why I will be teaching you just right now how you're going to stop seeking validation from others. I just want to highlight one simple point. It is going to be kind of a hard trip. So, my loves, I don't want you to feel that it's going to be easy or anything, but it just takes baby steps. And the first baby step that I would like you to do is recognize and acknowledge this behavior of yours. So the first thing is you have to know when this need of validation appears. When does this come to you and be like, yeah, I need you to be validated by that person. I need you to go and seek opinions from that person. Okay? So this is where it all starts, by you recognizing, maybe writing it down and be like, you know what? I know that I'm trying to seek validation from others, but what I'm not gonna do is sabotage myself. Second thing is practicing self-compassion. I cannot stress this enough. You will hear me talk about this all the time, and I'll say it again. Be kind with yourself. No matter what you're going through, no matter which struggle, whether it's self-worth, self-esteem, seeking validation, approval, losing someone, it's so important to be self-compassionate and use that kindness towards yourself, because this is the only thing that's going to make you reconnect with your inner self and your public persona and your private persona. Because it's as if you're living in two worlds, different worlds, and now it's the time for you to stick to one world, the real one, the real you. Okay, so treat yourself as you would treat anyone around you who's going through the same struggle. Then the third thing that you would need to do is build a strong self-concept. Okay,
you're gonna be like, what's a self-concept, Alice?
A self-concept is to simply know what is your self schema, like a self paradigm, which is simply knowing your real worth, knowing your real qualities, knowing who you are, knowing what is good about you, and acknowledging that there are a lot of good. Like there is a lot of good in you and about you that could totally set you free from the validation of people. And once you do that, you celebrate your strengths, you celebrate your wins, and then you have a sense of disconnection from what others think about you. Because the stronger you have a stronger like self-concept, the stronger your self-validation will disappear. That's the way it works. And on this note, I just want to highlight that there was a research in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology that found that individuals with high self-esteem and high self-worth are less, let's say, dependent on criticism, and also are less affected by whatever external validation they could get. For example, I'm going to take my example. No matter how much you're going to put like hatred comments, I won't be affected by that, because like I know what I'm doing is good. I know my worth. I know who I am. I don't need someone to tell me, Alice, you're a good person, you're beautiful, you're whatever. I know that. I don't need someone to come in here. Of course, like asking for advice is another thing, okay? Asking for advice is to simply want to learn from people's experiences, but this doesn't mean you don't have a strong self-worth, okay? Keep this in mind. And the fourth thing is to challenge negative self pattern or negative beliefs. So we all like struggle with those negative beliefs, okay? But something that I do personally is I have downloaded an app that is called I Am Affirmation, and it is one of the best apps. I am. You could see it in here. I don't know if you can see it really or not. But this app provides me on a daily basis with positive affirmations that make me feel good about myself, that make me feel that I am trustworthy, that I am a good person. I'm going to move to the next point, is to surround yourself with supportive and positive people. You know what? Letting go of those people who don't serve you is the best thing that could happen to you. Letting go of those people who make you live in a hell on a daily basis is the best thing that you could do for yourself. And on this note, I'd like you to hear this quote. Saying yes to others sometimes means abandoning yourself. I repeat it again. Saying yes to others, probably while you can't do that, what they ask you to do is abandoning yourself. So right now, you'd like to take into charge your own life and stop saying yes to other people and say yes to yourself. And on this note, I'd like to also say, set boundaries for people. No matter how hard this would be, no matter how hard they will see you, and no matter how hard they're gonna tell you weird things, whatever.
It's like, you know what? I know that shit. Okay, you know what? I'm that bitch, okay? I know what I'm doing. You don't have to tell me this or that or that. I know my worth. I know who I am. I don't need you to affirm my personality or anything about me, because I'm just so in love with myself.
Well, my loves, I do really hope that you enjoyed this video, that this video is going to make you the best version of yourself and is going to help you to stop seeking validation, because I know that I believe in you. I know that you are capable of doing so much more than you think. But the only thing is, give it a shot, try it. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, follow me for more great content. Don't forget, I'd like you to watch the video about stop seeking validation from others, starting to glow up. Those are the videos that are gonna help you. And then also forgive yourself for your past mistakes. That was my previous video. Go check it out. And don't forget, you can also check my products on Amazon that are linked down below, as well as my journal, my mindfulness journal that I created recently. That is amazing. I could tell you, it's one of the best journals ever. And I hope you enjoy your week, my loves. I'll see you in the next video. Remember, Alice loves you so much and she's here to support you, okay? And if ever you need to talk, just message me on Instagram. And if you need any support or you want to talk about this, reach out on Instagram. I'll answer. I promise you. Promise given, promise done. Thank you, my loves. Take care. See you in the next video. Bye.